Are you feeling fabulous today? Welcome back to my channel. I am Fab Delight, and this is episode 8 of my survival series. If you haven't watched the previous 7 episodes, I always recommend to go watch them. Um, it's pretty much an introduction to me and who am I? But welcome to my channel. Today, as I said in my previous episode, um, I started a new, uh, I guess, game on the new 1.13 update, and I want to show you what I had started and the new biome that I found. Um, because I thought it was a pretty interesting um, biome. It was called a scattered mesa plateau. So we'll go see what's that all about. And I also had built a cool elevator that goes to the sky. So without further ado, I will just log out of this world and I will meet you guys back in my new game. Hold on. And we are back. So this world I started not too long ago, but I was pretty advanced. I had my enchanting set up here. I had my banner already put up there, but I chose this spot for many reasons. First, because I needed all the sand that I could get. Um, I don't know if you can see here, but to make my elevator that goes up to the sky, I needed a whole lot of sand. I needed like 21 stacks. So I just completely demolished that not ice, but sand hill that was here. So as you can see, there's nothing left. It's down to the stone. Um, I also thought it was pretty cool how it was a desert and then icebergs just over there. Um, so I thought it was a pretty good spot. I had built a fence for turtles. I was so excited to come across turtles, so I built them I guess a fenced-in area. And this is the interesting biome that I found. We'll go close to it so you can see how it's called. Maybe I'm just a noob and I had no idea this existed, but it's called a scattered Savanna Plateau. And I have no idea this existed. I wish I had recorded when I found it because I was surprised. I even tweeted about it to Minecraft. I was like, what is this biome? Because I had just no idea this even existed. Um, let's go close to it. But this is the elevator I was talking about. It took me 21 stacks of glass to do. So there's one way to go up and then one way to go down with the bubble column. Um, took a few hours to make. So if you go up here, so this is the way up and oh, this is the way up and this is the way down. So if we can go inside, that's always the tricky part. I couldn't find a way to make this beautiful, but here we go up to the sky, and as you can see, it's not called the scattered, it's called a shattered Savanna Plateau. Um, but yeah, I never, I didn't even know this even existed in Minecraft. I was shocked when I saw that. So we're at Y203, Y200. And you can see like it's full of holes and weird terrain formations. I didn't even know this existed. And then there was a lot of dark spots underneath here that I had to torch up because mobs would spawn. And I had a few creeper explosions mishap, but it's all good. And now we can come down here. It's not as quick, but it still does the job. I guess I could just build a water pool at the bottom and then I could just jump down. But here we are, we can jump down here and Good thing with these bubble columns is you don't lose any respiration bubbles. So I can stay here as long as I want, and I won't lose any health. So let's come down here. Thought it was gonna take longer to build this, but it wasn't too bad. It took a few hours, but I think it's worth it. It looks pretty cool, and it's yellow for my gold cow-ness thing. Yeah. um, so that's the big project I had. Um, Still hesitant if I want to keep this server or a game, or if I should just keep going with the old one. I wasn't too far into my other game, and here I think I have a good spot, but it's not my favorite. As you can see, like I had to go there and light up, and there was a lot of mobs that would spawn in this region. I had an idea to kind of carve this island into an island shape, and like, I don't know, it would take a really long time, and I'm not sure if I have the time to do that. So that's why I wanted to go back to my old game. Um, we'll see. I'm still undecided. But for now, we'll just go back here. And yeah, this village has nothing. I went over it, and this is where I experimented with the bubble column, because in order to make that those bubbles go all the way up, you need to use kelp at the bottom and then build it up all the way up. And that's what I did here. I had two huge like strain of kelp that went from the bottom to the top, but this is my experiment just to make sure it worked, and it did work. So that's all good. There was a shipwreck. Um, I don't know if we'll be able to see it from here. Oh yes, we can. Only one chest, no treasure maps, but I was able to find Heart of the Sea in another chest. I don't know in which one it is. It's right here. So that's what I want to do in my other game. So we'll go back to my other save, and I want to find a shipwreck. So hopefully we can build a conduit and get working on undersea projects. I'll meet you guys back there. And we are back. So what I want to do today, or in the future, I guess, um, I was inspired by the deep end with all those people building in the ocean. So I want to make a man-made island in the shape of a thunderbolt or a lightning, I guess. And just for fun. I don't want to move my house. I just want to have man-made island, and then I can make a map here, and then it can show this island, and then show the thunderbolt, which I think would look pretty cool. But for that, I want to make sure I don't die in the water, and I need a heart of the sea. And for that, I want to go, actually, I'm going to go down to my dock because we need to go in the ocean and find some pirate ships that will give us some treasure maps. So let's jump into my boat, and hopefully I don't mess up this time. If I go down the center, it should be good. And I messed up. It's not, I'm really bad to maneuver these boats in this cramped space. I should have made it one block wider. Oh, what happened there? Okay. And we are out. Good. All right. So let's find a shipwreck, shall we? Um, I could also go fishing to my fishing spot, but let's not do that. So yeah, now the mission is to find a shipwreck. Here's a drowned and a dolphin. So I guess things do spawn now. Whoa. What happened here? Why are there guardians here? I think I'm lagging. Why is the chunk like not loading? I'm afraid to go near it and then crash my game. But let's do it. That's so bizarre. Oh, is that a trident? Interesting. But yeah, that's so bizarre. Oh, well, let's carry on. The goal is to find a shipwreck, and for that we need to stay in the ocean, but it looks like it ends here, which is not the best situation. We'll go here, and then we'll jump off this boat. Come up here. There's a village right here. I'm not sure if I went to it already or not. Let's sleep first because I don't want any mobs to kill me. That would be unfortunate. Yeah, there's the village. Don't see any blacksmith. Nope. All right. The water goes there, so I think I will go that way. I see one. Hopefully it's a full shipwreck because the one in my other world was a half of a shipwreck, I guess, and there was not there was only one chest. It looks like just half of one, which is a shame, but I'll take it. Where is the chest? There it is. Ah, cool. Nothing interesting. I will take the coal and everything else will stay here. And unless I'm mistaken, there's only one chest here. So let's go back to my boat and keep exploring the depths of the ocean. I just cut because I thought it would take a lot longer before I found another one, but there's one literally just in front of the other one. And is that like some runes over there? We'll need to go explore that. I just want to get closer. And let's jump off. And that looks like a full one, so technically there should be one with a treasure map in. Nope. And then if we go up or down, what? This chest is empty? Lag? Hello? Oh, oh, I guess it is not empty. We have a map. Cool. So let's go up here. Before I explore that, I just want to go see what's that about. What is this? Nothing. I'm imagining things. Okay, so we need to go northwest. So my game is not doing great. I have 28 FPS. Northwest. guess we go. Where did my. Okay. My game is doing weird things right now. Anyways, I will find this chest, buried chest, and I will meet you guys back when I find it. Alright, I'm not quite there yet, but I guess weird things happen when you update a world from one, like I guess 1.12 to 1.13, because I'm pretty sure that's a whole chunk that's missing. Like you can see it cuts here, and then it cuts here, and then there's nothing in between. So I'm glad nothing like that happened to my world. Not my world, but where my house was. But that's pretty weird. That's a flower forest and just a lone tree on its own island. Let's see. Oh, we're getting close. We just need to go straight north. Where do I need to go? Is this what I see at the bottom? Okay, it is. So I'm just gonna grab my boat. Come back. Thank you. And then I will go to the other side of that island, and I think that's where the treasure is. So let's get our shovel out. And we'll have to start digging. Hopefully it's not too much at the bottom. I think it's in the ocean. Seriously. We will have to find a different treasure map because I have dug this huge hole right where the map should be, and I found nothing. I'm literally on where it should be, and nothing is there. And I've been here for like 30 minutes digging this hole and keep getting attacked by drowned, and I am done. I'm gonna find a different map if we need to. But I'm not going through this again. Okay, I can just outrun you, so. Alright, so let's find a new map. That's the plan. Where's my boat? Let's leave this place before I get killed. Let's go. Alright, we are coming close to another ship, and that's actually pretty close to my house. That's the mesa right there. Um, let's see. This one looks pretty buried in the sand. I think I'm gonna sleep first. And I don't know if you can see, but I killed a drown and he dropped another shell. So that's cool. Alright. So let's go. Looks like a small ship. So not too promising. And here's... Okay, cool, we're pretty close. I just want to get those books. Perfect. So, we need to go in this direction. Alright. I think I'm gonna go by foot, actually. So, let's go. Beautiful flower forest. I guess I have dyes for days. If I want to build more banners, for example. Alright. I was listening to some people talk about um, what games they used to play before they played Minecraft, lag. Um, and most of the people like say, "Oh, I was playing. I went too far. I was playing like I don't know, Call of Duty or World of Warcraft or these type of games." But am I the only one that was playing Roller Coaster Tycoon in here? I mean, that was the best game in the world. I was addicted, especially Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. That game was gold. It was my favorite game ever. Hopefully this chest doesn't give me too much of a headache like the previous one. It should be right here. Please, game. I don't want to go in the water because it mines not as quickly. I mean, it should be right here. Any minute. Any minute. Oh, there it is. Can I open this? Yes. Cool. Heart of the Sea. That's what I wanted to see. Um, don't need that. I have a boat, so I don't need that. So I will take the iron. Keep it. I will take the gold, of course. Take the emeralds. And go up to the surface to get some air. And go back down. Don't need the sand. Everything else I don't really need. So that's good. We found what we wanted. And that's another one right there. Oops. I totally missed. Yeah, that's a different one. The other one looked different. And this one will probably have two chests instead of just the one that I had before. Let's jump down. Let's go down here. Another buried treasure map that looks like the same one that I was just at. And nothing in here that I want. Do I want the paper? Meh. Not really. Pretty sure that's the same one. Yeah. Alright, so I will go back home now and we will recap this episode. Or not recap, what am I saying? We will conclude this episode. I will meet you guys back there. I cannot drive a boat to save my life. I will meet you guys back there. Alright, we are back home. I will just go put these things in my chest. I just went right past it. I will put this here, this here. Lots of gold. Sad I didn't find any diamonds. I'm kind of running low on those. Um, Keeping the saddles on me in case I find a horse during my exploration. I'll just put that bed here when I go out. And I believe that will do it for today's episode. If you like, please make sure to leave a like on this video. Leave me a comment as always. That would be very appreciated. And it was a shorter episode, but I still hope you enjoyed it. And until then, I will wish you a fabulous day. Goodbye.